Hello, my dear students. Today I am going to explain the importance of next few days for the examination. We have only few days, that means just 14 days for the examination. But don't get panic. You can do this. You can achieve this, right? I'll tell you a simple plan how to work for these 14 days. First, what we have to do is we have to understand the reality. So the thing is, we have just have 14 days more. So, because we have less time, don't get panic. We know that we have few days more. Just plan properly. Then the small things will make it a big effort. That means we'll make that as a daily plan. According to the daily work, end of the 14 days, we can achieve a big task or whatever expected results. Next thing is, and the important thing is, recall your memory. I know you are studying, I know you are reading, some people they are memorizing, right? Everything is possible, but the thing is, you have to check whatever thing you can remember. That is we call recalling your memory. Without checking that, it's no point how much we study or how much we put the effort on our work. Just remember to recall your memory. So we can use mind maps, flashcards, and teaching a friend or talking to someone. Recheck how much whether you can remember from the things what you did. The next thing, there are some kind of tips to do the past papers. You can practice the real exam questions. That's very important. Even though the past papers, you will get similar type of questions in the future. Or even though you repeat the past papers, you are going to get familiar with the questions what you get. And timing. Timing also very important. So you are going to get ready for the time, how long you have and how you are going to finish the paper within the given period of time. So understand the structure of the paper, understand the structure of the question, and understand the timing is very important to answer the paper. The next thing is we are going to check your progress, whether we are improving this 14 days. So that means when it become to like 13 days or 12 days, so you can check, you can feel, okay, you achieve something, right? You know better than previously. So this is very important. So we can do some kind of a reaching a specific target, right? But make sure do it properly. Without doing it properly, without being honest to yourself, it's going to be a failure. I know you all can do this. So for that, you give your commitment. Few days more. The next thing is identify your mistakes. We are all human beings. We can do mistakes. So don't worry. Whatever thing it goes wrong, that's better because then we can learn. We can remember the things better than the previous one. So assume that we are going to study one thing. If you study one thing, sometimes okay you can remember, but if you do a mistake, definitely you are going to just remember that in your memory. So and you are going to improve that. That's very important thing. Understand, and you are going to understand why you did that particular mistake. So make sure you're not going to do that same mistake again. Further, we are going to fix the weak areas. That means again we can revise the topics, right? And we can practice again and again. We are going to repeat practicing. We can ask some help from It can be internet, it can be AI assistant, it can be expertise option, right? So the person who knows about that, anything we can consider to get some help, right? So we can then turn the weakness into strength. The next area is take quality breaks. So this is also kind of important, but this is a particular area. Most of the people, they are going to consider that as this is the free time, right? Make sure study 45 to 60 minutes. That's the usual allocation of time period. Human beings can remember things in a short period of time. Study this much, or remember this much, or do some questions other than specified situations, like some papers you have 1.5 hours, so then you have to do at a stretch. So then take a break. So it should be a quality break, 10 to 15 minutes. What I mentioned is a quality break is, so you have to, don't just go and play, don't just play a game, just just take a rest, right? Walk away, uh, have some relaxation, drink some water, then come back to the work and do it, because we have 14 days. Remember that. The next thing, take care about yourself. That's very, very important, right? Eat well, right? Again, I don't have to explain that. You have to eat healthy food, right? The sufficient food, drink a lot of water, that will like just boost your energy. Sleeping hours, it's like kind of a recommended hours 7 to 8, but it depends on the necessity, like according to the way we use work and according to the amount what we have to study, so it will vary. Another thing is, the all the things like eating, drinking, having breaks and sleeping will make your brain function properly, and you are going to perform better. Another thing is, make sure your mindset is positive, right? Think always positively, you can do it. That's very important when you are doing the examination. Another thing is, every day you have to reflect, right? Reflect every day. Did I use my time well? That means, end of the day, whether you just waste the time or whether you just use your time properly. And check whether you achieve what you are planning to do within that particular day, and think further what I can improve the next day. So mainly make sure to have a target, the result, and how you are going to achieve that particular thing. The next thing, as I mentioned again, make sure you should have self-confidence and motivation, right? Make sure you are going to do this particular thing properly. Even though you start in small steps, you are going to finish this as a like big achievement. You need consistency. You don't need perfection, but make sure you are doing your work properly. Final message. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Just 14 days challenge. Stay focused on whatever thing you are doing. The important thing is, believe in yourself. So I know for sure you all can do it. So try to follow these steps what I gave, and make sure you can get a better and the best result by doing this particular thing within this short period of time. Thank you. All the best.